and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Erin McGuire. I'm a soul-aligned business coach for lightworkers, empaths, and highly sensitive people, helping you activate your lightworker mission, step into your power, and create a soul-aligned business. Today's video is all about lightworkers once again. This is for my lightworkers who you feel that calling deep within, but to help others, but you don't really know how. You don't know where to start. You feel lost. Maybe you're working in a regular 9-to-5 job and you just know that there is more. You don't really know where to start. And in fact, it probably scares you a little bit to think about having a business, being visible, putting yourself out there. All of that seems really scary. And you just don't know which path to take. There's so many different things you could be doing, and you don't know what's best. Well, I want to share with you what I've created. So my program, it was once called Alchemy. I created it in 2018. I've had 3 rounds of graduating students, women, lightworkers, that are now out there working their soul light missions and helping others transform their lives. I took a year off last year and I reworked and revamped this program because I just got a calling from Spirit, really, that's what I was supposed to do. And that even the name is going to change. And the name has changed to the Lightworker Academy. It's a 10-month program. It's a certification program. You get certified in coaching and healing work. Through this 10 months, you're working on yourself, so you're growing in your own healing and in your own confidence with yourself and your willingness to be visible. Because what I see a lot of people, and what I struggled with as well, is this almost, it's completely unconscious, so you're not even really aware of it, but it's like once you start on the path to your soul-aligned business, all of a sudden you kind of want to hide. Because there's this internal subconscious, which is unconscious, fear that if you're visible, if you're seen, that something really bad is going to happen to you. Now, this comes from 2 places. It comes from this lifetime, because if you watched my previous video, a lot of light workers have childhood trauma. So it wasn't safe for us to be seen and heard. We weren't seen and heard by our parents. We had to play small in order to stay safe. I'm speaking about my own experience, but I know that this resonates with a lot of you. That, for me, it wasn't safe to speak my needs. It wasn't safe to be loud, to be boisterous, to have desires. It was really about staying small to stay safe. And so that translated into my business as I started to grow my business, especially growing more online, where you really have to be visible in order to get clients, right? So when I started really switching over to online work was when I got really triggered because I didn't want to be seen. So the other place this comes from is past life. So I see this a lot, and this is very, very true for me. I once had visions. I know if you're new here, this might sound crazy. It's very much not crazy to me. This channel is all about channeling and helping for light workers. And a part of that is being really intuitive and trusting our intuitive nudges and our intuitive visions. And I had a vision when I was in Thailand. I lived there for about 3 months and worked at a retreat center. I started having all these visions of seeing like all these deaths that I had had in past lives. And a lot of them were like getting my head chopped off. I know that sounds really gruesome and terrible, but it was essentially because I was a healer. And if you've done any history, that back in those days, many, many years ago, that if you were a healer, you were considered a witch. And if you were a witch, you were persecuted. So I had multiple lifetimes of that happening. And even just sharing this in this video feels really vulnerable, but I'm doing it because the more that I share this truth that I've kept to myself for many, many years, the more I lessen the terror that's unconsciously in my subconscious mind. I hope that makes sense. So what I see is a lot of the women that come to work with me have similar issues because like attracts like. So I'm a powerful healer and I attract other people, other women that are powerful healers. If you're watching this, you're probably a powerful healer because you're drawn to things that you don't even realize. And so what I want to share is that is a big piece that we have to heal as light workers in order to activate our soul-aligned mission. So a part of the Lightworker Academy is going through this process to heal on an energetic level your fear and terror of being visible, of being seen, that something bad could happen to you if you are visible or seen, and to really help your nervous system to be able to align with your mission. Because it's really devastating when you go through and learn different tools and techniques to help people, and then you're out there putting yourself out there, and then like one comment or one judgment or one post not getting any likes makes you recoil, and then you hide for another few months, and then it takes you that much longer to get back out there again. And so there's no consistency and there's no light coming through because the fear is blocking that. And so we're not a match for our soul-aligned clients. And let me tell you, if you are a light worker, you have people that are waiting for you. I know that sounds crazy because you're like, I haven't even stepped on my light worker mission yet. There are souls out there that are waiting, that need the healing and the transmission and the light codes that only you can provide with your life experience, with your education, and so on. And I know this to be true because I've graduated several people through my program already, and I see that. I'm like, these people could work with anybody, but they choose to work with those specific coaches because they have what that person needs, and there's a trust factor there. So you already have trust built in the people that know you and follow you on your different social media platforms. And so that just kind of carries over. So in my Lightworker Academy, again, it's for light workers, empaths, highly sensitive people. It's for people that already have soul-aligned businesses, but you want to add in more skills, more tools to really transform people's lives. So maybe you're a yoga teacher, a massage therapist, a healer of some sort, but you want some more tools to really transform. So in the Lightworker Academy, you're taught breath work, how to lead somebody through powerful breath work sessions, trauma work, so moving people through their trauma using somatic experiencing, where we're literally moving trauma through the body. And everybody has trauma, so don't let trauma scare you. Every single person has trauma. That's another video. I'll leave a link below on that. It's called Do I Have Trauma? The answer is yes, we all do. There's little t and big T, and anyway, go back and watch that video. You also learn how to do my emotional empowerment exercise. So again, holding space for somebody to feel very deeply these processes. You learn a very specific energy healing technique that's where we're going to spend a majority of our time learning because it is intricate. There are certain specific things we need to do in order to really learn and really integrate the energy healing. And you first learn it on yourself. So you're going to learn how to muscle test, use pendulums to check where your subconscious mind is at and what it's holding, and then be able to do the clearing on yourself and then recheck yourself afterwards to see if that belief cleared. I can't tell you how valuable that technique alone has been in my life. I use it to this day. I learned it back in 2010. I use it almost every single day. And it has absolutely transformed my life and is why I have the life that I have now because of that technique. I believe 100%. You learn also so many other things as well. Human needs psychology, habits, why we do the things that we do. I'm a psychology buff. I absolutely am obsessed with everything psychology. So we really go into really understanding why people do what they do and why they have the issues that they have, so that you can be a guide to help them through those issues. So again, it's 10 months long. You go through this with a group of absolutely amazing, beautiful light worker beings that are on this journey with you. Everybody is handpicked by myself, and you have to apply to the program. There's a link below this to do so. And it would be my honor to talk to you to see if this program is a fit. And again, I know in my bones that I am here in this time to help activate the light workers, you watching, onto your soul missions so that this planet can rise. And that doesn't just mean learning these tools. It, again, also means healing the blocks that are going to come up once you now are a healer and a coach and able to transform lives. Then you also have to deal with these visibility blocks, these fears that come up, this subconscious terror that lives within us, so that you can get out there and activate that soul-aligned mission and then grow your business so that you can be abundant and create a life that feels really good to you. So if all of that sounds interesting, there's a link right below this video for the Lightworker Academy certification program. Again, you have to apply. If the application is accepted, you'll then set up a phone call with me. We'll talk and discuss whatever questions you have further, and then we'll make a decision by the end of that call of whether or not this is right for you. So there's a special offer right now if you click that link below. And again, I would just love to support you on your journey to stepping fully and embracing fully your Lightworker mission and growing your soul-aligned business. Thanks for being here. If you like this video, hit subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell. More Lightworker videos are coming your way, and just thank you for being here. Leave a comment below with any questions, and we hope to see you again really soon.